I've been a surgeon for over 4 decades, and if there's one thing I've learned from watching hundreds of patients age, it's that your legs are your real-life insurance. Once they grow weak, everything else follows your balance. Your heart, your independence gone. But here, shocking. New research from Harvard and the University of Copenhagen has revealed that you can rebuild leg strength even in your 80s and 90s, simply by changing what you eat. Not with protein powders or miracle pills. The foods that make the biggest difference are the ones you've probably walked past in the grocery store for years. After 70, most people think muscle loss is inevitable. Doctors call it sarcopenia, and it slowly turns strong legs into fragile ones. But the truth is, your body still has the ability to grow muscle at any age. It just needs the right fuel. In this video, we'll reveal the 6 foods you must eat every day if you want stronger legs, even at 90. And stick around until the end, because number 1 is unjust powerful. It shocked scientists by increasing leg muscle strength by 2,500% in seniors who ate it daily for 2 weeks. All verified research links and medical references are in the description below. Before we dive in, here's a quick question. Where are you watching from? And what's one food you swear keeps you strong? We're reading and replying to every single comment today. So share your secret, and maybe we'll mention it in the next video. Now let us start with food number 6, the one that has been hiding in your kitchen for years, but quietly holds the key to keeping your legs strong for life. Number 6. Greek yogurt with live cultures. Starting at number 6. We have Greek yogurt, but not just any yogurt. It has to be the real deal with live cultures. There's a fascinating reason why this matters so much for your legs. Greek yogurt contains a compound called leucine, the master switch that tells your leg muscles to start rebuilding themselves after daily wear and tear. Think of leucine like a construction foreman who shows up at the building site and tells all the workers to start building. Without enough leucine, your muscles simply won't rebuild properly, no matter how much other protein you eat. A study from McMaster University found that older adults who consumed Greek yogurt daily had significantly better muscle protein synthesis rates compared to those who got their protein from other sources. The difference was especially pronounced in the quadriceps and hamstrings. What makes Greek yogurt special is the straining process, which concentrates the protein about 20 grams per cup compared to roughly 9 grams in regular yogurt. The live cultures help your body absorb amino acids more efficiently by improving gut health. The probiotics reduce inflammation in your intestines, improving nutrient absorption, which is critical because our ability to absorb protein decreases by about 30% as we age. For maximum benefits, eat your Greek yogurt about 30 minutes after any physical activity, even a short walk. Mix it with a handful of berries and a drizzle of honey for antioxidants that protect muscle cells. Always choose plain Greek yogurt over flavored varieties, which are often loaded with sugar that promotes muscle breakdown through glycation. The best brands list at least 5 live cultures, including Lactobacillus, Bulgaricus, and Streptococcus thermophilus. Aim for at least 1 cup daily, preferably divided into 2 servings, half in the morning to kickstart muscle protein synthesis and half in the evening to support overnight recovery. Your legs are already getting stronger, but wait until you discover what food number 5 can do. Number 5. Wild-caught salmon. Wild-caught salmon is what I call the ultimate leg-saving food. The reason lies in a type of omega-3 fatty acid called DHA, which becomes incorporated into your muscle cell membranes. When researchers at Washington University School of Medicine gave older adults omega-3 supplements, equivalent to eating salmon 3 times a week, their leg muscle volume increased by 3.6% in 6 months. That might not sound like much until you realize most people lose that amount every single year after age 60. Omega-3 South. Make your muscle cells more sensitive to insulin and amino acids, meaning every bit of protein you eat becomes more effective. But it must be wild-caught, not farmed. Because wild salmon contains up to 4 times more vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for muscle function, and deficiency affects 70% of people over 65. Wild salmon also contains astaxanthin, the compound that gives it a pink color, one of the most powerful antioxidants known, 500 times stronger than vitamin E. A Japanese study found that people who consumed astaxanthin-rich foods had 40% less muscle fatigue and recovered twice as fast. The best preparation method is baking it at 350, with the skin on, because the skin contains collagen that supports connective tissue. Add fresh lemon juice to help absorb the iron in salmon. Aim for a 4 to 6 ounce serving 3 times per week. Canned wild Alaskan salmon is an excellent alternative. Eating salmon for lunch gives sustained energy, while eating it for dinner reduces nighttime muscle cramps and supports recovery. Free-range eggs are one of the most underrated leg-strengthening foods on the planet. And yes, eat the whole egg. The yolk contains choline, which is critical for the neuromuscular junctions in your legs, the points where nerves tell muscles to contract. Without proper choline, these signals weaken, leading to poor balance and reduced strength. Harvard researchers discovered that people with higher choline intake had significantly better muscle function scores, especially in leg power and coordination. Eggs contain all 9 essential amino acids in the perfect ratio for muscle building. With a biological value score of 100, one large egg contains about half a gram of leucine, and eating 2 or 3 eggs reaches the leucine threshold that maximizes muscle protein synthesis. Free-range eggs contain up to 3 times more vitamin E and 7 times more beta-carotene than conventional eggs. The B12 in yolks is crucial for maintaining the myelin sheath around your leg nerves. Without enough B12, which half of people over 60 liqueur legs can feel weak or tingly, soft boil or poach eggs to preserve nutrients. Overcooking damages amino acids and reduces muscle building potential by up to 50%. Eat 2 to 3 eggs daily. Large studies have found no link between egg consumption and heart disease in healthy individuals. Number 3. Raw spinach in smoothies. Raw spinach contains a natural compound called ecdystrin, so powerful for muscle building that the World Anti-Doping Agency considered banning it. Researchers at Free University in Berlin gave participants the equivalent of 2 cups of raw spinach daily. After 10 weeks, their leg strength increased by up to 19%, with dramatic improvements in squatting power and walking speed. Ecdysterin activates the PI3K pathway in muscle cells, telling them to grow stronger and resist breakdown. It especially preserves fast-twitch muscle fibers, which help you catch yourself when you trip or rise quickly from a chair. It must be raw. Cooking destroys up to 60% of the ecdystrin. Blending spinach breaks down cell walls, making nutrients 3 times more. Spinach also delivers nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide, dilating blood vessels in the legs and improving oxygen delivery by up to 20%. It's rich in magnesium, a mineral. 70% of older adults are deficient in and alpha-lipoic acid, which improves insulin sensitivity in muscle tissue. Blend 2 cups of raw spinach with banana, berries, and Greek yogurt. Add ground flaxseed for better absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Drink within 20 minutes. Aim for at least 2 cups daily. Number 2. Black beans and lentils combination. The combination of black beans and lentils creates a complete protein synergy that rivals animal protein for building leg strength. Researchers at the University of Saskatchewan found that people who ate 1 cup of mixed beans and lentils daily experienced a 27% improvement in leg endurance after 8 weeks. Brain scans showed improved nerve signaling to the leg muscles. The resistant starch in these legumes feeds gut bacteria that produce short-chain fatty acids, especially butyrate, which reduces inflammation and supports recovery. Black beans contain high levels of anthocyanins, the same antioxidants in blueberries which protect mitochondria in muscle cells. Lentils contain more folate than any other food, helping produce red blood cells that carry oxygen to your leg muscles. Together, their fiber slows digestion enough to provide a steady stream of amino acids for up to 6 hours. Soak them overnight with a pinch of baking soda, then cook together with turmeric and black pepper to increase protein bioavailability by 40%. Number 1. Grass-fed beef liver once weekly. Grass-fed beef liver is the most nutrient-dense food on earth for leg strength. It contains carnosine, which prevents muscle fibers from breaking down with age. Australian researchers found that 90-year-olds with exceptional strength had carnosine levels similar to 30-year-olds, and their diets consistently included organ meats. Beef liver contains heme iron, absorbed at about 35% compared to just 2% from plant sources, which forms myoglobin in your leg muscles to prevent fatigue. It also contains massive amounts of B12 in the form of methylcobalamin, essential for the protective coating around leg nerves. Its vitamin A is preformed retinol, immediately available to support muscle protein synthesis. Liver is rich in CoQ10, which improves walking distance and energy production in muscle mitochondria. The copper in liver works with iron to strengthen tendons and ligaments, supporting the knees and ankles. If you dislike the taste, freeze it for 14 days, then grate it into ground beef, or cut into pill-sized pieces and swallow like supplements. Eat 4 to 6 ounces once per week. Do not exceed this amount. Liver is extremely nutrient-dense, and too much can cause vitamin A toxicity. You don't need all 6 foods daily. Start with 2 or 3 and build from there. Your legs can rebuild and strengthen at any age when given the right nutritional tools. If this information opened your eyes to what's possible with your leg strength, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next video on reversing age-related muscle loss. Thanks for watching.